Now, where the race towards the ANC's December elective conference is building up, while provinces like Gauteng and Limpopo have endorsed Cyril Ramaphosa for a second term, KZN is allowing its branches to nominate their preferred candidates. Now, Dr. MEC Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma and NEC members Willem Kize are among those vying for the ANC's top position. KZN branches have 2 days to complete their nominations, and that's where we find senior reporter Siphamandla Goge, who's following the story for us. Now, Sipa, who is KZN supporting for ANC presidency this coming conference?
The leadership of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal is not answering that question for now. They've decided to leave that to the branches of the ANC as they are busy convening their branch general meetings. Then they will nominate whoever they want to nominate for the positions of leadership within the ANC structures come the December Congress of the governing party. We spoke to the party's provincial secretary, Provincial, who is not being cornered in terms of answering when it comes to names as to who they are supporting in KwaZulu-Natal. He says that's not how things should be done. It should be left to the branches of the ANC to decide who they want to support. We know that some structures, provincial executive committees from Mpumalanga, the Eastern Cape, Gauteng, Limpopo, and the Northern Cape have already pronounced that they are supporting ANC President Cyril Ramaphosa for a second term. In KwaZulu-Natal, there are two possible candidates that are expected to be nominated for the same position of the president of the governing party. It's Cocta Minister Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma, who contested in 2017 and did not win, and NEC member Dr. Willem Kize. Both of them have been busy running their campaigns of late, even though Dr. Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma is said to have started her campaign very late, but she has been nominated by her branch. The provincial secretary of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, Provincial, says, well, at least by next week, people of KwaZulu-Natal and members of the ANC will know how the majority of branches would have nominated, because they have set aside 2 days with a possible extension of about a day or two for BGMs to sit, convene, nominate, and then they will consolidate all those nominations that would have come from the branches, the regions, and then the provincial executive committee of the ANC in the province will announce as to what the majority of the branches are saying. Let's take a listen to Peggy Mtono.
We don't want to be rigid in this process. We want to be as much as possible, but we ought to bring it back to branches. It has happened for over the years that higher structures undermine the authority of branches sometimes, wittingly or unwittingly, but we have decided that let's put everything to branches. And then we go and look at the provinces and all that. The work has started already, but because other provinces that have announced have started, we are starting to negotiate with them just to hear their views, not because Tina we don't have a view, just to hear their views.
And the ANC and KZN is now calling for the axing of the Eskom CEO, Siphamandla.
They say that's long overdue. According to them, the CEO is clueless. He should have been fired a long time ago. The context to that was that Peggy Mtono is saying at the December Congress, they want an ANC leadership that will deal with the issue of energy crisis, electricity crisis in the country. They want an ANC leadership that will decisively fix Eskom, or that will give the marching orders to the deployees of the ANC to government to say, please, once and for all, sort out the issue of Eskom. They are saying they are not preoccupied with leadership positions. They want to see the issue of the economic transformation being addressed, the issue of Eskom being addressed. But most importantly, they are also saying the ANC leadership at the December Congress must decide on the issue of the e-tolls in Gauteng, because they affect all South Africans who travel to the economic hub of Gauteng. So the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal is calling on the incoming ANC leadership to decisively deal with the issue of the e-tolls in Gauteng, deal with the energy crisis in the country, issues of poverty, inequality, unemployment, but most importantly, fix Eskom. And according to them, they say the current CEO has displayed, or rather has proven, that he is not capable of solving the ongoing challenges. The country continues to be plagued by blackouts, and they say he should have been fired a long time ago. Peggy Mtono explains.
Whoever brought them, but I'm saying the president must fire the CEO. If he does not fire the CEO, I think we're not going to be respected by society what we are doing about Eskom. That CEO must go. And then you get someone who knows Eskom. When he meets engineers from all these power plants of Eskom, people who won't speak above his understanding. A CEO will understand that when they speak, they technically say, no. That's nonsense. That's not how you run a power plant. Technically, because you don't get somebody who's got a degree in theology, just because he's got a degree in theology, you want him to run your infrastructure. Because there's a mismatch there. The guy's got a master's in business administration. Then he knows nothing about engineering. We must get people here who are technically skilled.
All right, those are the developments of our top stories here on eNCA this lunchtime. Siphamandla Goge in Durban, Avu Mtila in Johannesburg, and Puleli Chwiti Jones in the Pretoria CBD.